Hi, Cody here from the Marketplace Foods Meat Department, and we're going to talk about hams a little bit today, coming up on the Christmas holiday, because everybody likes to have a ham for Christmas. First of all, we're going to talk about a portion ham. Now, the portion hams are a ham that's typically the least expensive. It sometimes will have a little bit of the skin on it, but they're also the center section of these hams have been removed to make ham steaks out of. So a lot of times you're getting a little less of the good part of the meat of the ham on the shank portions and butt portions, and that's on the portion ham. The next one we have is a spiral cut ham. This is a half ham portion that's spiral cut at the factory. They have a big machine that's got an oscillating wire that winds around the ham, goes around the bone, slices it right down to the bone. It doesn't slice the bone, but the ham itself is sliced. A little bit precaution when cooking this one, you want to make sure it's wrapped up tight so that it doesn't lose the juice, because these tend to dry out a little more than others. The next one we have is Cloverdale Teardrop Ham. This is a fully boneless premium ham made by Cloverdale and Mandan that is fully smoked and cooked, and you cook it just like any other ham, but it doesn't have a bone in it, so it's easy for you to slice at home. The next thing is what we call a picnic ham. Now, some people confuse this with a regular ham, but a picnic ham is actually the front shoulder of the pork, not the leg, not the ham leg like the regular true ham. And they have a little more fat, a little more bone, but they have a good flavor. And the final ham we have here is our Marketplace Premium Low Sodium Smoked Ham. Now, this is one of the best hams we carry. It's low in sodium. It's very flavorful. The nice thing about it is, with the low in sodium, you get a better taste of the pork, and it's one of the favorites here in Minot. It's a very good ham, very good premium ham. It's got a great flavor. All these hams are fully cooked when you get them, and so that means all you have to do when you're cooking these hams is cook them at 325 for 15 to 20 minutes a pound, and you bring them up to 140 degrees is all that you have to get them up to. And if you keep that temperature at 140 degrees, it tends to retain more liquid, more moisture in the ham. Now, you can cook them longer if you feel more comfortable doing that, and that's fine. Many people do, but just realize that the longer you cook them, the drier they'll get. And also, a good idea when you take your ham out of the oven before you serve it, it's a good idea to let it rest for about 20 minutes before you cut into it, because those juices inside that ham are under pressure when they're hot. And if you cut into it right away, it's going to lose quite a bit of that flavor. Now, another thing I like to do, one of my favorite things, I create a glaze out of pineapple and brown sugar. Take a can of crushed pineapple and about a half of a bag of brown sugar, mix it together and make a glaze. Once your ham is baked for about half the time it's ready to go, you want to run a little of that liquid off that's in the pan and make this glaze up in a little bowl and pour it over the top. That'll caramelize when it cooks, and it'll make a nice crusty glaze over the top of the ham that's kind of sweet and kind of tangy. And that's all I have for today. Have a great Christmas, and I hope you enjoy your holiday ham.